How to use Pinterest for your blog. I recently started using Pinterest to drive traffic to my blog. In a short span, it has become the second largest source of traffic to my website. How to get blog traffic from Pinterest. Publish pins regularly and consistently on Pinterest. Leverage Pinterest SEO. Leverage the power of connections on Pinterest. I have been blogging for some time now. I struggled to get traffic to those blogs and soon gave up. Over the years I realized what I was doing wrong. Now after starting my blog, I have started earning some money. My blog traffic is not very large, but it converts very well. Recently I started setting up my Pinterest account and the traffic just blew up. I get traffic from Pinterest, which converts. I have a Pinterest guide for you if you are interested in learning more about Pinterest. Check description below. If you are a soap blogger or have a soap business, I have an exclusive guide to market your soap business on Pinterest. Pinterest blogging tips. This is how I am using Pinterest to publish content which is actually in demand. And my pins are slowly ranking. There are many pinners who say that Pinterest works slowly and it takes close to 6 months for people to see any results. I have noticed fabulous results in days. My pin ranks on Pinterest page 1 for the term fashion influencer Instagram. How to pin blog post on Pinterest and drive traffic. Not all of us can be good designers and create fascinating pins. But almost anyone can learn Pinterest SEO and rank your pins on page 1. This means you get everlasting traffic for your pins. So how did I manage to achieve this? Find the best keywords topics to write blog posts about. Blog traffic tips and case studies for you. Blog keyword research. Use Google and Pinterest to perform keyword research. While it is difficult to rank on Google, it is relatively easier to rank on Pinterest. Use the following methods to find keywords to rank for. How to do keyword research 3 ways. And another way I do keyword research which is also free. Keyword research tips. When you are deciding on what to write about, think about how you can help solve a problem for your visitor. Focus on them and their needs. Standing in their shoes will help you identify core topics and issues which they would like a fix, solution or product for. Using this data, search for the best topics you can write about. Another important tip in keyword research is to find the competition of your topic. Competition analysis is key to ranking high in Google. I have noticed that it is much easier to rank on Pinterest for competitive and broad terms. This is by leveraging Pinterest SEO. I also find using the Pinterest search bar very effective. When you start searching for keywords to write about, search for the broadest term on Pinterest. Then drill down into each tile and look at what people are pinning. I look for new article ideas, the type of image being pinned, the colors being used, what are the words being used in the title, description. I make a list of potential topics to write on. Secret tips. I look for related articles and topics to blog about. Why? I have noticed that when people do come in from Pinterest, they have a tendency to bounce off really quickly. This is very bad for my website. My bounce rate increased when I started working with Pinterest. The number of page views per session decreased. The number of sessions and session time also dipped. This also will eventually demote your pin on Pinterest. If someone clicks through to your website from Pinterest and clicks right out, or worse, clicks on the thumbs down, it is really bad for your pin and account. Pinterest assumes your content isn't good or does not deliver on what the pin claims it is about. Hence it can demote your pin. Ouch. So what did I do about this? I did what I mentioned above. I found related topics which people are interested in. These are topics which people would also be curious to learn more about. I wrote in-depth articles on these topics. Writing in-depth content will decrease your bounce rate and increase your session time. Now, since you will be linking out to relevant, interesting content, it will further improve your session time and also increase the page views per session. This has been phenomenal for my blog, and that is how I leverage on the few visitors I am getting to my blog. Once you have found your keywords, it is time to focus on blog content. Low competition keywords on Pinterest. I haven't yet nailed this aspect, but I do drill down to topics and find if the pins which are showing up are relevant to the search query. There has been one search query Pinterest told me that there are no pins. I have made a note of this topic because I know when I pin a pin for this content it will rank. When Pinterest shows a tile, it means there is search volume. No pins or irrelevant pins under a tile means that it is low competition. You can write relevant content, use these search terms on your pins and in your title and pin description. Key takeaway: find topic ideas. Find related topics as well and make a note. Try and find low competitive topics to work on. Pinterest blog content. To rank easier on Pinterest, you might keep these tips in mind. 1. Write relevant content. 2. Explain in detail. 3. Include Pinterest keywords in the article. 4. Write relevant content. 5. Relevancy is what every search engine looks for, whether it be Google or Pinterest. If you master relevancy, you will achieve phenomenal growth. Check description for an in-depth article and a recommended course.